The Chicago Bulls. The Eastern Conference Finals continue.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. The series right now lopsided 3-zip. Can a comeback attempt be made, or will we see a team advance to the finals? We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our reporters. Tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge.
Post game, they were dominating in the possession battle. So we pull it up here where Minnesota took 15 more shots than though also took 2 more free throws. So knocking at him, that's 18 more attempts at the basket. They took 5 more threes, which
hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
He's
looks.
ferocious
They
when the
helped
ball
rebound
goes up.
That's what they've got
94 in the offensive glass, 38.
Here's Rose.
From an assist perspective, the Lakers did have 28 assists on 38 makes, which was pretty good. 21-16 in Minnesota's favor. So this is where it's sloppy. And before we get into any of the analysis here, I want to make one. It's the preseason. It is the first preseason. I don't believe
played it perfectly from close range.
Making some grand proclamations. I think if anything, there was some confirmation of certain things.
Somebody got to go for 20. Two players got to go for 20 apiece, or somebody got to go for 30, 40, like LeBron did. I think what Game 5, the second round, we had 37.
Confirmations in direction. I do think there were some encouraging things.
There's no way in hell niggas can't share the ball like that.
They had 10 of their 15 roster players, including
we did that all series.
Here's two of the real bigs. They had 2 of the 6.
We really choked last game. I don't know how.
So only having 2 of the 6, like against a team like Minnesota, Bears, Arza, a bunch of big third and fourth string guys. I just thought you saw dominating paint at times. And Lakers not really small in the first half again, but that was more so JJ just trying to give
that's a foul.
Roster players a shot. And even if it meant going maximum 4 in our lineup, and then the second half you saw him open that up a bit and go with the Kyler Kelly or
oh yeah, that's me.
The quarter on Castleton, had some nice passes and some nice plays. So
we gotta take off.
Saw him go to more than 2-way against 10 guys in the second half. But the first half it was really about here's
no can't get these niggas no technical. That was not easy, but we gave him a little leeway and just get it.
Here, JJ's talking on it.
Pressure to paint.
I thought he did that first half. So,
pressure to fucking paint.
At the season questions,
defense, pressure to paint.
Touch on
defense, pressure to paint.
So segue.
And these niggas call timeout.
I think it's just the acoustics in your hotel room, different microphone. Start with
here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys
thoughts on JJ's coaching today. So I was starting to takeaway number 1 was JJ's vision.
He is having
this is the first time we've heard about it from players, seeing scrimmage clips.
Everybody gets started.
Training camp practices and whatnot. This was
I know you can hold your own.
Coaching and this was the first time JJ Redick has coached above the 4th grade up with his sons, and he said no space that he was not for this.
Space. How did he make that?
I'm nervous, but it was just a good game for him. I'm a lot of anxiety.
I'm making that
excited. And I thought you saw that. I thought he was very engaged throughout the game in terms of dealing to the side.
He's spitting.
He was throwing stuff up, which is a bit of a new thing for the Lakers and the coaching position. Yeah, I think he was really engaged from start to finish. But to me, the thing that like, if we're trying to figure out what is JJ Redick basketball, to me,
Offensive rebound.
of the Lakers. So the Lakers in where Rui Hachimura, Austin Reeves, around the elbows, Jackson Hayes, and Max Christie in the corner, and D'Angelo Russell. So Rui Hachimura goes and sets a cross screen for Austin Reeves to the left side to the right side. D'Lo gets in the pass, and Austin immediately goes this baseball style
off on the layup.
grenade pass to
Shit, I thought
in the left corner.
that was LeBron and
Immediately pitches it back to D'Lo out on that side of the floor, and he hits three misses, but it was this bang 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 sequence of multiple passes, dribble handoff, creative action, creative off-ball movement, and the play that actually JJ Redick stole from Dan Curry, which I think is kind of ironic.
I passed that.
That was the ideas of competition for this Lakers show, and JJ had Dan Curry on his pod back in April. And they talked about set specifically, and JJ asked him where he got it, and he talked about Dan Curry talked about the NFL and trying to scheme and come up with different plays and sets based on NFL offense.
Come on!
Or our people's different actions and whatnot. So I'm not much of an NFL guy other than fantasy football. So I thought that was kind of hilarious that he opens the game with this play that he loved and asked Dan Curry about.
Should have made that.
But like that to me was like that is the type of stuff that it generated an open three for Rui. Rui doesn't make it, but in terms of process versus the results, I thought that the Lakers looked like 5 of the first 7 shots were threes. Guys had the green light. I thought the ball moved solid. And again, I don't really judge this team out with LeBron and AD because
What the
if you look at the season without LeBron and AD, I think that's going to be one of the worst teams in the league. So, like, yes, they were sloppy at times. Even with the preseason caveats, like they were sloppy and turnovers and defensively, a lot of great improvements. But in terms of like JJ implementing some new stuff offensively, I thought that was the perfect encapsulation of what that could look like, and doing those types of actions, involving right. Max was the only guy not involved in the play. He's the deep boy in the corner. If his guy cheats off, you're getting Max. He's getting wide open on the right side. So like that's a play where multiple guys are touching the ball, you're leveraging off-ball actions, and you're leveraging the defense not expecting Austin to get through that type of pass. And that is if you have one guy and you have AD and Jackson Hayes, you can just get really creative. So I thought that was like a beautiful way to start the game. That's really encouraging sign. So like one of the main guys, and by the main guys I'm talking about, really the guys I expect to be in rotation. I thought that there was a lot of other stuff in terms of their confidence shooting the ball, their aggression shooting the ball. Multiple guys were ball handlers. It wasn't just Austin or D'Lo or Gabe. Sometimes Lee or Jackson. Everyone had the freedom to bring the ball up the floor or advance the ball or make plays. So I thought it was more like an egalitarian style of offense, and we'll see if that holds up with LeBron and with
Pressure back paid.
But to me, I thought like again, all things considered, preseason caveats, it was a solid game. Like the Lakers certainly have improvement on both ends of the floor. They were very small at times. They really struggled with rebounding and protecting the paint. But based on who was out, that made sense. That's the exact result I would expect. So I don't really hold that against JJ and his coaching staff. I feel like he identified several areas. He felt he took too many words. He took
boom! Fuck is wrong with niggas, man? Call that timeout, nigga. We on asses on calls, nigga.
Pretty analytical after the game in terms of like, what actually went wrong, what they can better with. So overall, I feel like it was a solid debut for JJ Redick. Obviously not the result that the Lakers wanted, but it's too no evaluation. With all those caveats out of the way, I just say it was solid in the process, but it's going to be better, and I think it will be better moving forward. So let's get into the second one. And this is the second one. Stay healthy. Max Christie looked good. And for me, Max Christie, I think one of the two, Max Christie was ready for a big one. Like, I think Max, based on how he looked tonight, the athleticism was really up. He had, so Max's final stat line here, 11 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, 5 of 9 shooting. There's just one thing I believe, but he's playing within himself, getting pretty good shots, but like, I think
pressure defense, pressure the rim. It's that simple.
I think it's a pretty
that's our game.
It's like a pretty good bet, man.
Occasional threes. Occasional threes, nigga.
Summer, they signed him before free agency technically started. They took a bet on a guy who did not really have a consistent role over his first 2 seasons. But to me, the defensive playmaking, being disruptive, blocking shots, deflecting passes, and poking the balls loose, and then the rebounding and the shooting. To me, he looked much more confident as a ball handler and just attacking the rim, getting it. Shots.
Give me that. Give me that.
There was a lot to like with Max Christie, and I mean, I didn't get him top 9, but I really think there's a chance that like he's just their best bench player, and after the top 5.
Yes, sir.
He might just be the 6th.
We're not playing, bro. We're not playing, bro. We're not going home. We done came too far, bro. We done came too far.
Real good.
What? D-Wade.
The track started this game.
Give me that. We done came too far, bro. Fuck out of here.
Starting out the Jackson is really for
attacking slashing guard, breaks
down the defense easily. Like,
Pass the box.
I still think Rudy's a better player. And this is where I almost going against what I said earlier in terms of like overreacting, but I've been on Max since he was a rookie. I thought last year he should have played more. I should have played with Torrey Prince and Cam Reddish and Spencer Dinwiddie at times, or at least been a part of the rotation. The expensive of those guys.
Here's what Chicago's going with right
the other
now.
guys necessarily play, but this version of Max to me is like he just does a little bit of everything, and he can make plays that the Lakers they don't have a lot of things. It's really an example, and when Daniel comes to offensive defense, and he can shoot, he can drive, he got that. He creates his teammates, rebound.
Yo, I always been a believer in Max Christie. I've been saying it this last 2 years.
The dude looks ready for
he can play defense and he can shoot.
Since before.
And he can get to the rim, and he's a dunker, like, and off the vert dunker, too. He catch that rebound, he put that shit right back up. Especially on small guards.
What do you do? They're going to keep infield. It could just be because of health, but it also would probably have to be because some of these young guys pop. And the first guy to me,
shoot that bitch. That
really stood out.
No, we ain't giving no two.
I think Max Christie breakout is here. I think there's a chance that he's going to start being the most used bench player on this team. And I think that was more just confirmation of what I've been hearing, what the team has been saying, and just like my thoughts on the roster. So maybe it's an overreaction. Maybe Max comes back down the road. Rest of the preseason, early season, and this looks like a silly take. But to me, like this looks like a dude who's like 25% on a good team. And to me, he just looked much better in almost everything. Like, I thought he looked better defensively. I thought he was just more confident offensively. That's been a thing with him sometimes. It's like he can be a bit passive, a bit deferential.
Hey, y'all quit all that fucking smiling and picture taking and shit.
We'll sometimes pass up.
We ain't did shit. We down 3-0. These niggas will come back. Stop playing with me, man. I smack the shit out of y'all niggas, man. Up-foil head ass niggas, man. Y'all niggas better stop all that smiling and shit, man.
I'm buying more back stuff.
Fuck is wrong with y'all?
He's gonna have a really good year.
In the words of Kobe that I would never use, nigga.
In the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
John's not finished, motherfucker. What was wrong with you?
Leading by 11.
Oh, shit. B-Wade, you supposed to cut.
Rose dishes to Korver.
Well, Kyle Korver is the definition of a sharpshooter. Whether he's standing still or running off the screen,
so,
you have to
shout out to my wife, Elena.
He'll make you pay.
For staying up, watching the stream. She's a publisher. She's a nurse. So,
to a short peek as you can have at the free throw line.
Okay, I got a super chat here. Sorry,
James in the post.
He's covered by Danny. Over the players, most of you are so far. You guys can't see, I am sweating a bit. This Palm Springs weather is it's intense. I had to put off the AC so you guys can hear. But so this is the next rendition to take what he to me, which was Dalton Connect. I think Dalton Connect is ahead of schedule in terms of his development, and he's a guy who. When I heard my JJ Redick sent his invitation, he since has said he's running across them, so he just said that it's going to be flexible and depend on their performance effectively. Bigger location, location. He's not committed to mine, but that's the word. He's going to see how it goes. So Dolphin to me like projects as a top 9 guy with Vando and Christian out, but if one of those guys get healthy, assuming they get healthy.
That's not a foul.
Dalton might be on the outside of the game. Christian. And Dalton plays like he did tonight. So Dalton finished with 16 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, steal block. Lakers were very active defensively in terms of steal blocks, but I'm curious with me.
What the fuck?
So, despite being on their side, of course, they're going to put in second, third. I just thought that
like fouling the shit out of Wade, bro. Like,
obviously, I think the defense results were not what the Lakers had hoped for, but to me, Dalton, his ability to cut into space, like he just has this knack for back cutting and finding the slivers in the defense at the right time. And that's just like an intangible thing that
that nigga stay cut.
That you just can't really.
That's one shooting nigga that can cut his ass off.
Like that, like of course the shooting and the quick trigger. He had a couple threes, but he had a couple dunks. And
he always cut because he tall. He can get a dunk.
A slip. And then one was.
And he'll go to the paint too and ram that bitch on your ass.
Like that was the most the Lakers bench celebrated. Max also had a poster.
Max always getting posters. I told you he'll catch a rebound and just jam on that nigga. Like all vert. He'll catch the rebound and just go right back up. Two hands.
The way that he can, but I think that the biggest thing for me.
He had 2A.
In terms of encouragement with Dalton.
He had 3 level 2A. He had 2A, 3 level, whatever you want to call it. He can shoot the 3. He play defense. That's his calling card. Shoot 3, play defense. And he can hit the middle. And he can get to the paint. And he's a rebounder.
I asked him after the game what he thought of Dalton's debut overall both sides of the ball. And he said that the thing he told Dalton is if he wants to play on this team, if he wants to have a role, he's going to have to compete on the defense. That is a mandatory thing. That's a prerequisite. So I thought Dalton competed very well. And again, necessarily not about preseason, full second, third, fourth string practice, but like Dalton could at least compete and bring out a approach to the defense. I don't feel like he did that in summer. I don't think he was as engaged.
Nah, we gotta bring the pressure back.
And did defensively in summer as he was. So maybe that changes again. You see the first game.
And then Chicago
he's got to be really close. Even because of some of his limitations in terms of lateral quickness, he really has to be making interior game.
Making their way. Ain't gonna be easy.
So for him, like he really has to be locked in all times. I think that's something that
that's what I'm trying to watch for. They want us to shoot.
Showing so like. I'm interested to see.
Watch it for Noah because he can help it. He's playing offense. Dobbs gets so sagging off so hard, bro. Like,
translated is consistent. But to me, like Dalton and Max were the two stories of the game. I thought there was some encouraging stuff in terms of offensive movement, spacing, shooting, just some of the actions that they were running. And defensively, it was tough to away from a lot because they're so small. And such a guys in terms of like floor defenders and whatnot. But so in my opinion, the takeaways were a solid debut for JJ. Max is ready for a big role, in my opinion, and Dalton is ahead of schedule on the development. So those are my three takeaways, and I'd love to hear what you guys think of those. These questions.
James Jones comes in for James. Chicago shooting their fourth attempt at the free throw line right here. That free throw good from Bogan.
So from Frankie C, W. White holding it down. Yes.
Gibson.
B, there's White. Out to
now Bogans.
Actually, it's late, yo, I know. I'm sorry. I'm saying 30 minutes of it.
Wage one of the best in the history of the game as a shot blocker from the two-guard position, using his athleticism to leap up and turn shots away.
Here's Hastings. 10 points for him.
This question from North Galaxy. You think JJ's reaction would be if he mentioned something about keeping his hands out of his pocket? I think he can realize the relation. Potentially. I mean, JJ is he was very, I think he's very.
30 seconds left in the third.
But I'm sure he's aware.
So the wing on the left.
Yeah, this one from FG, did a final, number one top scorer, was encouraged by young guys tonight. That's the thing, and
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Guys, I'm going to be completely honest. This is one of the coolest things in the history of sports.
Tell about the stop I got on you when you took out of bounds, though. And I fouled too. It's like a ball on it.
That free throw from Bogan.
See, did they it's freaking amazing.
You mean to tell me LeBron James entered the league as a superstar, helped raise a child whilst in the NBA, is still one of the best players in the NBA, and that child is playing on the same team as him, regardless of what you think about both this race. We will never see anything like this ever again. But this isn't why I wanted to talk about LeBron James. I believe I'm saying this, but has LeBron become underrated? Before you attack me and call me a LeStan, LeGlazer, LeESPN, any of those words, just chill. But it feels like there's so much talk about how old he is and his historic career that we lose sight of what we're watching right now. And instead of comparing this LeBron to prime LeBron James, when you compare him to the rest of the NBA, you quickly realize he's still one of the very best players in the NBA. I mean, he just showcased how good he still is during the Olympics, where it was the senior citizen himself that won tournament MVP, finishing with averages of 14 points per game in both the exhibition and Olympics. And if you were to average those numbers across 36 weeks, it would have been just shy of a 24-point triple-double during the games, shooting a ridiculous 63% from the field and 37% from the field. To put up those kind of numbers on that kind of efficiency, it's just ridiculous. And for anyone who watched the games, prior to Steph Curry's explosion in the semi-final and final, it was LeBron who saved Team USA on multiple occasions, saving them from embarrassment in back-to-back games against
forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Player for Team USA and he was a major reason that Jason Tatum, in the prime of his career, couldn't get on the floor. There's all these aspects of Tatum's game that make him such a great player. He's rebounding, his defense, his playmaking, his scoring. Well, that's what LeBron was giving Team USA. with one slight difference. He was better at every single one of those things, even at 39 years of age. Well, aside from the difference. And we might be the only ones who were surprised by what LeBron did at the Olympics. He didn't even surprise himself. So after all the hints at retirement over the last 2 seasons, he just said this recently and me.
Hey, hold on.
You just watched him play for 20 minutes a night in the first round series against Denver last season. And I know the Lakers lost, but in those 40 minutes, he averaged 28 points, 9 assists, 2.5 steals, and shot 57% from the field. 57%. Basically, his field goal percentage matched his age. And the Lakers outscored the Nuggets in 3 of the 5 games with him on the floor. He didn't drop below 26 points in any of those games. And you can make a very strong argument if he had faced anyone other than Nikola Jokic in the last 2 playoff series he's lost, the Lakers might have been NBA champions in 2024. Now, Denver with the better but my point is that is Nikola Jokic, a 3 times MVP in the prime of his career, and a 39-year-old LeBron James who's going toe-to-toe with him. It's remarkable. And last season, it was LeBron led the entire playoffs in assists per game, dropping dime after dime after dime. Like here where he gets the handoff from AD, and with MPJ sleeping on the baseline, he spots the cutting Rui and drops it off with ease. Or how about his scoring ability, which is really still pretty good when you can average 28 points on 57% from the field. I mean, just look at him on display, where he gets the ball at the 3-point line, fakes out Aaron Gordon before driving into the chest of Nikola Jokic and finishing with his offhand. And this is why LeBron is so difficult to stop, because you still see that quick burst of speed to get past bigger defenders like Aaron Gordon, but then we all know if he gets switched onto a guard, he's taking them down low and either getting all the way to the basket or taking that little 10-foot turnaround jumper. And it's not like Denver had an answer for LeBron. It was just a matter of them outscoring the Lakers on the other end of the floor, which is what is still so insane. There is no answer for him, which is a credit to how much he's improved his overall game. Because do you guys remember when the game plan against LeBron was, let him take that shot. Please take a jump shot. Well, that's not really an answer anymore. Because last year there were 5 players to average at least 25 points per game and shoot at least 40% from 3. Steph Curry, of course, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Jalen Brunson, LeBron James. 3 of the greatest shooters ever, a small point guard, and a guy who once upon a time was considered a non-threat from 3-point. A guy who at one point in time, all you could do is pray that he would take a 3-point shot. Now, you're probably still kind of hoping that he takes a 3-point shot, so you don't want that great train of a man running at you, but it's no longer a bad shot. In fact, a LeBron open 3 is a great form of offense. And when you get to a level where you're shooting 40% from 3, even your biggest critics don't recognize that. Now, I think there's one aspect of his game that is still misunderstood. Despite having 20 years of evidence to suggest otherwise, there's this idea that he absolutely needs the ball in his hands to succeed, and everyone on his team would automatically be relegated to spot-up shooters, effectively suggesting he's equivalent to a guy like Houston or James Harden. Now, to any of those people, what I'd like them to do is just provide some stats that actually back up this claim that he is such a ball. In fact, I'll do it myself. I'll show you clips of what he can do without having to control the ball and how dominant he can still be. Like on this play where Hayes gets the ball, LeBron baits MPJ into thinking he's going for the handoff with a quick backdoor cut and the finish. Well, look at him here where Christian Wood has the ball out top. LeBron cuts backdoor, and even with Isaiah Joe helping over, he's able to catch the ball with one hand, absorbing the contact and finishing. And this is what LeBron does. He will catch defenders sleeping, or not even sleeping, but he's so explosive that he sets them up as though he's going to move towards the ball for a handoff, but instead cuts back door, and once he gets that step on you, it's over. What about here, where instead of running the pick and roll, he gives it up to Reeves, sets the screen, and with Brooks sliding over ever so slightly, Reeves finds the pocket, and well, LeBron is 6'9" to 40, so of course he can work as well. It's not just about his cutting or shooting either, but another aspect of his game that's so elite, which doesn't require him slowing down the offense or dribbling the air out of the ball, is what he can do in transition. Even at an age where he's eligible to get out his feet like, hey, he's still one of the very best transition players in the NBA. Speaking of this play, where he gets the rebound and he's right, which one of these Cavs defenders has any chance of stopping him? The answer is opposite. So he hits that change of
track business mileage with the QuickBooks mobile app and automatically track your potential mileage deduction. Come tax time, it's easier to calculate deductions. Get started with the QuickBooks mobile app today.
And that cuts the lead to just 5.
Talk about.
If you want to build your credit, don't even think about it. Just sign up to kickstart. Kick off social credit score by adding a new credit account, no credit checks, no hidden fees, by credit.
Zion Williamson, Brandon Ingram, DeJounte Murray, CJ McCollum,
and it's a 7-point game.
Herb Jones, and Trey Murphy. Sounds pretty good, right? Well, yeah, until you realize there is one basketball, and I just listed 6 players who are all looking to be NBA stars, which is a problem in itself, but none of those 6 players I listed are NBA centers. Unless, of course, you expect 6'6" Zion Williamson to anchor the defense. Oh, that's right, David Griffin actually said something just along those lines during summer. I know everybody thinks we have to invest in the center position a little bit. We actually are really excited about what we have now. We're excited to play small and fast. And whilst that sounds great in theory, is it really a great idea to add more stress to the body of Zion Williamson, given the number of injuries he's already had in his short NBA career? And even if you put health aside, let me remind you, there is one basketball on the court, and every one of DeJounte Murray, Brandon Ingram, and Zion Williamson are expecting to handle the ball. And more importantly, all of those guys are at their best when they have the ball in their hands. This is without even mentioning Trey Murphy or CJ McCollum, who aren't exactly expecting to play like PJ Tucker on the offensive end of the floor. And this is the problem I have with the New Orleans Pelicans. This isn't a bad team. In fact, this is one of the most talented rosters in the entire NBA. Not only do you have a superstar talent in Zion Williamson, someone who almost single-handedly beat the Lakers in the play-in, putting up 40 points and time after time after time going at the chest of Anthony Davis with AD having no answer for him, which wasn't unique to Anthony Davis. Because no one has an answer for Zion Williamson. I mean, how do you have an answer for a guy his size?
And that is going through it.